Hello and welcome. As you join my FSHN course, it's easy to see hundreds of students coming from various circumstances. Each of you arrives to my class with different relationships with food and nutrition. Many students in this course are freshmen taking their first university class, where others are professionals at the University of Illinois auditing the class and taking it just for fun. Students have identities that are broad and fantastically different. And even if many students have similar backgrounds on paper, there are still different learning preferences, including visual and auditory. As we continue to discuss the topic, many students come to my class with a letter of accommodation, or an LOA, from Disability Resource Education Services. Unique needs include differences in sight, hearing, mobility, learning, social interactions, and health. Students are in school to learn, and I want each one of you to have a healthy space to do just that. But a question surfaces: how do I design my materials to maximize the learning of all students? That's where Universal Design of Learning, or UDL, becomes a part of the conversation. UDL can provide a framework for inclusive teaching and learning materials in pedagogy. We are currently redesigning this FSHN course to ensure lectures, discussions, visual aids, videos, printed materials, and more are accessible to, usable by, and inclusive of all students. Universal design is built on the core belief that we should design environments to be usable by all people without the need for adaptation or specialized design. This inclusive approach allows everyone to benefit from such designs. Many students may want to use closed captioning on videos regardless of their hearing ability. For anyone able to read, captioning could help assimilate difficult scientific concepts and tap into the brain differently than hearing the words alone. UDL applies this same philosophy of universal design to every aspect of learning and takes into consideration learning spaces, materials, instruction, assessment, as well as core culture and behavior management. UDL is an inclusive educational framework that is built around cognitive neuroscience at its core. It attempts to remove learning barriers while maintaining course rigor. While my team and I redesign FSHN 120 with UDL in mind, we seek to create a course where all students feel heard, welcomed, and cared for. We are striving to ensure that neurodiversity is celebrated. We hope that we are universally accessible without the need for an LOA. This course is being flipped on its side and examined from a student-centered approach focusing on student agency. A little history lesson. In the 1990s, Dr. David Rose and the Center for Applied Special Technology, or CAST, articulated 3 UDL principles. Number 1, multiple means of engagement that focus on the affective networks, or the why of learning. Number 2, multiple means of representation which focus on the recognition network, or the what of learning. Number 3, multiple means of action and expression, which focus on the strategic networks, or the how of learning. So what does this look like in FSHN 120? Well, we're still figuring this out, but we're listening to a student advisory board made of your peers. They're helping us to create a course focusing on student interests, agency, and motivation. Our goal is that you become self-directed, choosing how you wish to learn the materials and in what setting. You can choose to either take this course online or in person. You can choose to engage with our team in the online discussion, the virtual tutoring center, during personal office hours, during class, or you don't have to engage at all. We are allowing students to engage with learning differently while tackling the same learning objectives. During wellness weeks, like this first week in the semester, you can investigate how to apply this to your life in various ways while earning extra credit. Yes, you're going to earn extra credit by sharing how we can make this class and the University of Illinois a more inclusive space for you and your peers. As you lay a solid foundation in the topic, you'll begin by watching a video like this one and then checking your knowledge with a video quiz. But don't stress about the video quizzes, as you have unlimited takes before the deadline, and the highest score will count towards your overall grade. Next, we want to ensure that language barriers or differences in familiarity are set aside as everyone learns the key definitions. Thus, we're leveling the learning field a little more before our first day of instruction on that chapter topic. We then provide you with the lecture slides and materials for individuals who need a little more time to prepare before diving into the topic real time. After we discuss the learning objectives for the chapter, each student is allowed to reflect on the key concepts with a single submission chapter reflective assignment. And as we finish the chapter, there's even a step to a healthier you. There are 12 of these steps, one in each chapter. If you believe the traditional dietary analysis step project is not in your best interest, we provide an alternate 12-step project, as health and wellness are our biggest priorities. As you complete the above assessments before their deadlines, you do not need to stress about timers or synchronous submissions in a pre-designated location. You can work asynchronously to complete the materials before the deadline without the added pressure of a clock tick, tick, ticking down. These creatively designed opportunities almost trick you into learning the material, and our hope is that you find it exciting and you want to learn with the opportunity that provides you practice and retrieval within the chapter. Our course schedule and predictable chapters provide a roadmap for you walking from task to task with appropriate choices along the way. As noted by an expert in the field, quote, "Universal design for learning embraces the diversity of all learners so that all students are empowered to become self-directed problem solvers and lifelong learners." That was said by John Spencer. And that's also my goal for you. I wish you the best of luck as we begin the upcoming semester.